Ready?
Wait.
What is...
The mic's on, right?
The mic is on.
Is that right,
The
mic?
mic's on.
The mic is on, bro. This guy's messing with us. You know the blink guy? You know? Alright. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. Round 7 of the Serie A ended.
Pretty excited. Marco wasn't excited, but there was a bit of surprise that I liked. I'm sure the rest of the Serie A fans like. Marco, what match are we going with first?
I guess we'll go with Napoli against Cagliari, which was the early one today on Sunday. 3-0 win for Napoli. Their 7th win in 7th game. 100% win record for Napoli. They are absolutely killing it. Literally 3+ goals a game at least.
It's amazing.
That's unreal.
Might I add, the only team that in Italy right now that have all wins, so a pretty impressive record sitting on top of the table. But yeah, they scored all their goals in the first half.
Hamsik got on the score sheet. He's been actually on a drought, and he's been criticized a lot by the Italian media. Hamsik got back into it. He's only 1 goal away from equaling Maradona's amount of goals in Napoli. If this doesn't say everything about what the captain brings to the team,
I don't know what
it does. It does.
Oh, yeah.
It simply does. Mertens also on the score sheet, and Koulibaly, who Michael reminded me, 2nd game in a row that Koulibaly got on the score sheet for Napoli. Simply no stopping them. No hurdles against Cagliari, and Cagliari really had no chance. And let's take a look at some of the interesting words that Napoli's captain, Marek Hamsik, had to say after the match.
Bloccato subito la partita, dopo abbiamo fatto subito 3-0 e si è messa più facile. Sicuramente mancava, ma l'importante è che non sono mancati i risultati e squadra c'è. Abbiamo 7 vittorie su 7 e ci abbiamo sosta e dopo continuiamo a lottare per questo obiettivo.
Meno 1 da Maradona, ci siamo.
Sì, ma non è importante, come ho detto, più importante sono i risultati della squadra e siamo contenti di questo. La strada è ancora lunga, l'importante era partire con piede giusto e 7 vittorie in prime 7 partite è una cosa incredibile, ora speriamo continuare.
You heard from the captain, good stuff from them. He's really charged. He's hoping that after this international break, Napoli continue their streak. And after that international break, Mike, Roma, Man City, and Inter are up for the charge.
Yeah, so that's
gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy at all, but whatever, they're gonna be tested, and if they're good enough, they're gonna hopefully go over this hurdle and make the Serie A proud.
So let's move on to the game that Michael is so excited to talk about. He's been itching to do this one. I wasn't too excited. We got some of our reactions to this one on tape. Mike, take over. Just say it.
This was exciting. First of all, Juve, there were Bernardeschi, his first goal for Juve, right?
I don't like that you're smiling right now.
It just...
I don't like it.
Okay, we'll continue, then we'll share our opinion. Bernardeschi get on the score sheet. He scored a rebound, right? His first goal for Juve, whatever. Nice little tidy goal. Then Higuain making it 2-0, and just when we thought...
Started off so good. I was happy Bernardeschi scored for Juve's first game. Higuain, who's been criticized, who scored against your team, Olympiacos, scored in the Serie A. I think that's like his 3rd goal in the Serie A. But I was living large. I was happy.
Living large, but then Atalanta, remember, they were playing in Bergamo, their hometown. Then Caldara, who's owned by Juventus, he actually scores from a free kick. It was, what was it? Papu Gomez, sends it over. Then he sends it right past Buffon. It was this near post, making it 2-1 over there. I was going crazy, but I was thinking, Juve still got this. It's only 2-1. Lichtsteiner, right? Yeah, Lichtsteiner sends it across, but a VAR checks it out, and it looks like he elbows Papu Gomez in the face, and they call back the goal. Mandzukic scored, but they didn't give it on that one. What happened?
No, I'm hearing it over, and it's becoming insane.
Again?
Juve doing everything right in the beginning, seemed like they had everything going for them, and then completely fell off their game, let Atalanta back into this one, not trying to take away from Atalanta, who fully deserved a draw in this one, and deserved, with the way that they fought back against Juventus, which is strong, but Juventus just slipping it away, lack of concentration, in a time where Napoli are pushing. They got 7 wins. Juventus already knew that they had 7 wins. And the dip-off in this is just terrible. It's everyone. I mean, if you have to talk about Buffon not having a great game, you know that for Juventus it wasn't great.
And let's talk about the controversial penalty that went on there.
There was a free kick from Dybala. It hit Petagna. I mean, it seemed like in lifetime that it was a shoulder. They actually went to VAR, and they said that it was still a penalty, which I still, seeing the replay, still don't see a penalty.
Yeah, I saw shoulder. To me, I thought it was a shoulder, but apparently it better be a penalty if they look back in VAR. They can't mess up if they look back in VAR. Apparently.
Everyone was pissed. That was not the only VAR controversy in this one. Like Michael hinted at, Lichtsteiner threw an elbow, which I know everyone thinks that this was really a foul. I know you're going to hound me for this. Wasn't that crazy. Anyway, they took it away. Probably the right call. For me, it wasn't a red card. I know that's the point I'm trying to make. A lot of people saying it was a red card. For me, it's not a red card. Hit Papa Gomez. That play actually led to Juventus scoring the goal, which would have made it 3-1, and Juventus would have killed off the game. But having said all that controversy, we're going to hear what the coaches had to say, because both Gasperini and Allegri both commented on this.
Rimontare 2 gol alla Juve è un'impresa difficilissima, penso sia riuscita a pochi, e devo dire ci siamo riusciti in modo secondo me meritato. La VAR bisogna accettare, ci sono degli episodi che intanto non saranno mai giudicati da tutti nello stesso modo. Alcuni episodi sono interpretati in un modo e lo stesso episodio è interpretato da altre persone in un altro.
La VAR è uno strumento importante, ma non deve essere usato sugli episodi soggettivi, solamente sugli episodi oggettivi. Altrimenti sono convinto che a marzo, quando le partite contano e i punti diventano pesanti, le partite possano durare anche dalle 3 alle 4 ore. Ma no, non ci cambia assolutamente niente, un percorso
a voi no, ma loro
fare dei punti. Questo non so, domandatelo a loro, a Sarri, che ne so, loro non lo so, stanno facendo bene, diversi anni che fanno bene, quest'anno credo che avranno grandi possibilità di lottare lo scudetto, come hanno fatto l'anno scorso, insieme alla Roma, insieme all'Inter e insieme a noi.
And after all that VAR controversy, Dybala did miss the penalty. It was saved by Berisha, and Juventus went on to tie this match 2-2. Poor from everyone. I don't really have much to say. Michael, what do you got to say?
Dybala, actually, that was his first penalty miss of the season. I mean, he hit pretty well, but Berisha did even better. That was an amazing save. You gotta give him credit for that one.
I'll give him credit because he wants the credit.
You'll give him credit, but now it looks like, if we just look at the table really quick, right now, Juve are 2 points behind Napoli. Napoli's in first place right now. Very refreshing to see from the non-Juve fans right now.
So the question that arises from this game is, Juventini, are you scared that Napoli can actually push for a Scudetto? Mike, the entire day, all I've had to hear was Napoli are winning Scudetto. Juventini, are you getting scared? Jump in the comment section below. And now we'll move to one of the most anticipated matches of the round, actually, Milan against Roma. And a little bit of backstory for you guys. We ran our entire weekend based off of this game. We were in the city. We watched this game with the Roma Club of New York. We actually have their sticker. Here we go. Yes. Roma Club of New York. We watched the game with them. They held a disaster relief clause, a disaster relief fund that we actually contribute to. One of the signed Roma hats that we had, we gave it away. They raised like almost $500 to give money to the Puerto Rican, Florida, and Mexican disasters.
Yeah, that's right.
But unfortunately, all of our footage got corrupted. We even filmed a video with Samson, who you guys know really well, Wayne Gerard, and Matt Santangelo. But our audio completely got screwed up. There's literally zero audio, no savaging it. We're going to make a sick montage. We had like so much cool stuff, a lot of the chants and stuff, but it all got screwed up.
Technology fails sometimes, unfortunately.
Sorry if we weren't too active also on social media, just because we were focusing on this. We even had a guy helping us film this video because it was really important to us. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, let's talk about the match a little bit. 2-0 win from Roma. And a match that really, if you just see the score 2-0, you would think, oh, okay, Roma won 2-0. Yeah. But Milan were fighting in this match, especially in the first half.
No, you think it would be a straightforward win, but yes, it was back and forth. The first 50 to 60 minutes, I'd say it was a little bit back and forth. A lot of people were saying maybe Milan was playing better, but I don't think so. I thought it was pretty...
They had more chances. Andre Silva was killing.
Pretty 50-50. I thought it was pretty 50-50, to be honest. But then, out of nowhere, I just think Roma were just more clinical.
Absolutely.
Dzeko opened up the scoring. It did hit a deflection. But at the end of the day, that's what counts.
It was literally, besides the Florenzi chance, which he was one-on-one,
that's right,
it was their first shot. It was literally their first shot. But guess what? one shot, one goal, and that's how you do it. And Dzeko, 7 goals, and I'm not sure if it's 5 games or 7 games. I've heard 2 different things, but either way, Dzeko, 7 goals in the Serie A, really stepping this up. And Roma, you know, a lot of pressure from Milan pushing forward, and to me it was very balanced, 50-50 game. But yeah, Roma so efficient, and then right after that, Florenzi gets the goal to make it 2-0, which completely put the nail in the coffin for Roma. Yeah. And they dominated this game. So happy for Florenzi. Had those nasty ACL injuries. Back scoring.
I feel like Milan could have won the same way too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was. I just thought it was kind of even, and
Roma's also more experienced.
Roma is a more solid side, and you gotta understand Milan's a completely new team. It's gonna take time for them to gel. I don't want to hear all this Montella out and stuff. There's no point. We all know he's a good coach, and it's gonna be very hard for Ancelotti to come. And that's the only way I can see Montella leaving.
Yeah, and it's literally just not gonna happen. Yeah, not good from Milan. But on the other hand, credit to Di Francesco, who Michael and I both openly debated, doubted, and we are being proven wrong. He showed a lot of grinta with a lot of injuries thrown at him, and good job from him. But let's hear from Milan's side, Milan's perspective. Çalhanoğlu and Mirabelli had some interesting words, so let's hear what they had to say.
I think we play very good. In the first half, we play in the first 10-15 minutes, a very offensive. We play, we have a good chance. I didn't see that Roma have one chance. We stay good behind, we attack offensive too much. And in the second half also the same. The first 70 minutes, I think we have the game in our hands. But after the goal from Dzeko, so to come back, we know that it's difficult because Roma defend good. And after the second goal, yeah, the match is not finished, but it's difficult to come back. We don't lucky today, so Roma have lucky today.
Io credo che abbiamo incontrato una grande squadra che è la Roma. Per 70 minuti credo che non siamo stati inferiori alla Roma, anzi in alcuni tratti abbiamo dominato bene l'avversario. Nonostante questa brutta sconfitta, ho visto dei grandi passi in avanti, che è difficile dirli quando magari si perde una partita e anche in casa addirittura, in casa nostra, però ho visto dei passi in avanti che mi lasciano ben sperare, mi lasciano più tranquillo, sereno, perché noi siamo solo alla 7ª giornata.
So, Mirabelli, as you heard, staying optimistic, but Milan's next matches against against Inter, AEK, Genoa, Chievo, and Juve. Very tough schedule, while Roma do have a very tough one too. Napoli, Chelsea, and then Torino. Let us know, guys. The question is obvious. Do you sack Montella? With the international break coming up, there's a little bit of a debate. Maybe you could give another coach time. Let us know. You know where we stand on that one. As we go on to Benevento, Inter, where Inter, again, openly struggle with a team who we expected to just completely dominate. 2 goals from epic Brozovic. Great job from him on that one. But then Benevento fought their way back into this match, and it ended 2-1. And again, Inter, like I said, leaving it late. Last week against Genoa, only 1-0. This week, 1 goal to Benevento, and Benevento have been terrible.
Yeah, okay, they only won by 1, but I like to call these Spalletti results because even with Roma, we saw a bunch of times they weren't playing pretty, but they ended up getting the 3 points. And this is a new dimension that I love from Inter. They're taking the wins that they couldn't last season against the smaller teams. When they had Pioli and stuff, let's be honest, maybe they could have even tied with Benevento. No. Anything could have happened. Bro. Inter's having a new dimension right now, and they're picking up the points that they couldn't pick up, and that's why they're playing so much better right now.
No, we talk about this a lot, and I know that everyone has been saying Inter are just lucky. And it's been a thing that I push back on, because I think that Inter just, like Michael said, the Spalletti effect, he knows how to get wins, he knows how to grind them out. But yeah, again, a little bit of a worry, Inter keeping teams on the brink, these smaller teams in the game until the last second, and we know in Italy there's nothing guaranteed, so it's a little bit scary. But let's hear what Spalletti says about these this criticism that his team is receiving.
La squadra deve essere orgogliosa di quello che ha fatto, perché nessuno ci ha regalato niente e se siamo a questo punto è tutto meritato, per cui era fondamentale partire bene per acquisire un po' di tranquillità sotto l'aspetto poi del carattere, del trovare anche più bellezze di giocate. In delle situazioni dobbiamo ancora metterci mano e migliorare.
Se questa Inter è pronta per il derby.
Sì, vabbè, ma
Questa Inter è pronta per qualsiasi partita. Oggi c'hai tutto da perdere, nessuno ti regala niente.
So guys, you heard what Spalletti said about grinding out these wins, and our question is, are Inter getting lucky or are they just simply grinding them out and they gotta play who's in front of them? So let us know down below. As we go through the rest of the games real quick, Chievo beat Fiorentina 2-1 from our boy Lucas Castro, the little singer on Instagram nowadays.
I'm like,
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed. El castillo, la torre soy yo, la espada que guarda el caos.
The Narcos video he put. Amazing.
not just
I'm a huge
that,
Narcos
the
fan.
Maradona video too. He's my new
good.
favorite Serie A player. I hope he continues scoring.
He got a double over Fiorentina after Fiorentina took the lead through Simeone, who's still my breakout player of the year. Love this guy as a number 9, that header he made. But Castro, go watch these goals. Remember the name Lucas Castro because he's extremely interesting from Fiorentina's perspective. Terrible. You cannot lose to Chievo Verona. I know Chievo are playing home. I know Chievo are one of those mid-table teams that always cause some havoc. But let's hear what Pioli had to say because I think there's some interesting words and to get us a good insight on what Fiorentina are and where they're trying to go.
È chiaro che abbiamo commesso degli errori anche individuali, insomma, pesanti e usciamo con una sconfitta che è brutta soprattutto per come è arrivata, perché abbiamo dimostrato anche nel secondo tempo, dopo lo svantaggio, di avere comunque le capacità per fare un altro tipo di partita e abbiamo avuto anche le situazioni per pareggiare, però quella mezz'ora dove abbiamo smesso di giocare la Fiorentina l'abbiamo pagata a caro prezzo.
As we move on to Lazio's 6-1 win over Sassuolo. Mike, take us through this one.
This is
real quick.
This is insane. Okay, I'll do it really quick. You can see 6-1, you think, oh, Lazio dominated. But actually, Sassuolo came first. Berardi scored from a penalty spot.
Nice left foot.
Nice left foot with Berardi. But once you think it's Sassuolo's usually a walkover. A couple seasons ago, they're in Europa League. But now, not so good. They get the first goal. Then just out of nowhere, they just score. I think it was from the first half they scored 1, and the second half they just scored 5 then.
Luis Alberto's goals, guys, go watch them. That is what it's important in this one.
It's insane how much he scored. You would think Napoli's playing or something. Yeah. They just turned another gear and they attacked and they got the 3 points, demolished Sassuolo.
Ciro Immobile, 9 goals in the Serie A, 1 behind Paulo Dybala. Again, Luis Alberto's goals, 1 better than the other. I love Inzaghi. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite coaches in the Serie A. The way that he celebrates with his team, he reminds me of Conte so much. He's getting these results. Parolo even scored in this match, which just says it all. And Sassuolo, honestly, you guys are really lucky. You could be in a relegation battle. And it's getting scary for them. I wouldn't put it past them. So guys, can Lazio be considered a top team? We're having this debate at the bar that we're at. Top team can be interpreted in different ways, but let us know what you think. And are Sassuolo battling relegation? Those are the questions. Torino 2-2 against Hellas Verona, again with a lot of controversy. Torino going 2 goals up and then letting a team like Hellas Verona back in this match.
Belotti still hasn't been on the score sheet a couple times.
So another team who completely rolled over, and it's a team that Michael and I have hyped up, we're excited about, and it's our last topic, our last team that we're talking about. 4-0 thrashing from Udinese against Sampdoria. I'm incredibly shocked. Sampdoria, I don't know what you guys are doing. 3 penalties in this match. 2 goals came from Maxi Lopez. There were too many games on at the same time. Actually, this one wasn't on the same time, so we don't have an excuse. But we did miss this match. But yeah, Sampdoria, 4-0 defeat.
I'm just so surprised with Sampdoria coming off a big 2-0 win against Milan.
Yeah.
And then rolling over against Udinese. I'm lost for words. Hopefully they can get back next week. Not next week, international break in a few weeks.
Yes. So not good as we look to the Serie A table as we conclude this video. And there's change, man. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. I said it in the video that didn't have audio. But, of course, ideally, I want the Serie A to be I want there to be competition at the top with Juventus. Of course, I want Juventus to end up winning, but my ideal situation would be Napoli, Juve, and Roma battling it out into the last match day, and then Juve end up winning. But Napoli at the top of the table, and they deserve all the credit they can get. Sarri and his 3 magicians on top, scoring goals, dominating. 21 points. Juventus at 19 points in second place, tied with Inter, surprisingly, at 19. Lazio right behind them as Roma creep up, but they do have a game in hand. Milan in 7th place, which is not too bad. As we look at the bottom of the table, same stuff every day. Benevento, 0 points. Genoa, 2 points. Verona in 18th. And Sassuolo, again, another one creeping up there. Crotone somehow in 16th and Spal in 15th.
Look at Genoa, only 2 points, so in the relegation zone. But yeah, it's getting interesting. If Roma get Roma, like you said, they have a game in hand. They can still creep up right.
And Sampdoria is not gonna be easy.
Definitely not, but it's gonna be later in the season.
Yeah, guys. So, guys, that is our Serie A Round 7 recap. Let us know your favorite moments from the entire weekend. Answer the questions that we asked. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Ciao, ragazzi.
Ciao, guys. Yo, stop this iPad there! You gotta stop. There you go.
This is the behind the scenes you don't see.